Hello, Aquarius, and welcome. My name is Ingrid, and I'll be doing a reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And happy birthday to those who have birthdays coming up in the next week or so, because we're entering into Aquarius season. And there is the Magician. That's a fellow air sign, Gemini, Virgo of the Earth. You're creating magic now, Aquarius. And you have been manifesting a lot of energy, but now you're tying up loose ends. You're coming into the manifestation of all of your gifts and talents because you're the star. And as the star, you are going to be the chariot and take action to move forward, solve the riddles of the dark aspects of yourself and the light. And that you're coming into the mystery with those emotions and feeling deeply about where you're going, about traveling, picking up threads that you left behind and starting to weave a new kind of tapestry with this adventure. You want to go after something boldly now. You're ready. You want to take an adventure. And you want to go into some place that fires you up, that is very intuitively driven. You just have had this idea. And you're going to go for it with whatever it takes. And it's going to bring you to the lovers, the two cups. The two of cups are a kind of lovers, love partners, joining together in healing love. Look at that energy of the caduceus, and there's Leo, the sun shining, roaring over this passionate healing energy. And the lighthouse is there because you're going to the lighthouse. You might want to pick up the book from Virginia Woolf, To the Lighthouse. It's very surreal. Stream of consciousness, of pulling together two different loves, maybe one from one realm and the other, because she was in the water. And you're going to get the energy of the Page of Swords too, because you're not just boldly going after something, some adventure. You're going to get curious about it, get information, look at the way you're thinking. Because repetitive thoughts become beliefs, and thoughts are things, and beliefs are the very personality of different principles and actions we start to begin to assume, roles we take. So be curious about your mind, and also be curious about what you feel. And if you're not clear about your emotions, well, take time to listen, to understand, to look at your intuition, but especially intuition about people and feelings and what is bringing you pleasure. And be careful about any kind of deception, lying, stealing, and cheating. Maybe this was in the past that caused something to collapse. Because you were revealing with this divine intervention a sudden shock. And that happened. And we all, Aquarius, know, I know myself, that did happen. You know, I was the witness to some traumatic situation, and it wasn't that long ago. And when someone takes their life and there is a deceit, and that there was love there, and then there was the end, trauma. But out of that difficulty, here was the rainbow. It was necessary. The rainbow is only in this card. And the 10 cups, this is bliss. This is the happiness you have been seeking your whole life, Aquarius. And that house, that happy home, is the representation of your soul, the home of your soul, your body, of this incarnation. The house often is representation in our dreams of who we are, ourself. And you're going to heal that any kind of feeling in your mind that is low vibrating, in the realm of feeling like cheating. Think of those energies mentally of cheating. Cheating on exams, cheating on your taxes, cheating people and friends. Just cheating with games, the games we play. Aquarius. And you're going to evaluate that now because you love to think about these kind of things and go over and over and look at the epistemology of the origin, why something came to be, what happened, what did you think about to the point where you had this experience of becoming the high priestess. You were hurled into the underworld, and she rules over that. And you feasted on pomegranates with Persephone, Hades, taken to the underworld as Hades' lover. And you became wise. You became wise beyond your creation, beyond your incarnation, because you were the high priestess and the lovers. Again, the Two of Cups. I keep saying the lovers. This is not the card of the major arcana, the lovers. This is the Two of Cups. This is sacred love because it's authentic. It's you becoming you in the presence of another. And see how one seems to be smaller than the other. One is in the water and one is on the sand. One is wearing a white garment and the other is wearing white shorts. One has a green vest, one a green tunic. So there is this, going deep into those dualities that are joining, that they want to come together. There is something like, have you ever had that feeling, Aquarius, where you meet someone and you just want to have union with them. You just want to become one with them. And it can be sexual, but it can also be very spiritual in nature, because it's almost like this is my divine soulmate. And that feeling might be coming up in your memory or your mind right now, because you're getting some energy mentally around what were these partnerships? What is that you want to join forces with right now? And thank you for that message. And this is what we have today, Aquarius. I was just called to do this reading. Just felt like I wanted to do this reading. Very bad. Very fun. Fun bad. Fun good. Because of this power that's coming up, because it is the time and the season. We're entering into Aquarius and into the Aquarius era, the age of Aquarius. And that's you. And your birthday is coming. You're coming into your solar birth. As the hanged man, the hanged one. Okay, that's a good beginning of the energy around us. Because there's the potential of hanging out in a way to be suspended, to be passionate in your lower chakras. That's the earth and ground. But you're being tangled up and tied up on a tree. And the tree is representative of that divine axis, the earth and the sky. And it forms a cross here. So there is a spiritual evolution that is coming for you, Aquarius. And that blue in your upper chest and heart and communication, You're speaking your truth by this enlightenment, by this mental, spiritual, psychic energy. This is Pisces, watery purification. You're going through the dissolution, a stage of alchemy where you're being suspended in the vessel, in the waters. And anything that is not of purity, of cleanliness, and that is just meaning that is right for you, that is true to your authentic nature now, Aquarius, is you're having to suspend that, sacrifice it, release it, let it go for something better, for a different form of reality, of incarnation. You're transmuting into some different energy, and it might be taking time. You might feel hung up. Because of this Three of Swords, could be the hang up, could be the thing that keeps bringing you back to the tree, to that upside down world, Alice in Wonderland. There is some blackening, and in alchemy there is the blackening, the negredo. That's the negredo is the depression that comes after that union we saw. The two come together as out of the one comes the two and then the three. These are the three swords of overthinking that connection, of overthinking our own inner union, because the overthinking, the root of that, the etymology again, where is the origin of this pain, of this heartbreak? What is the mental structure, the belief systems of our minds and of our hearts? Because there's the heart, and there is the rain, there is the tears. Those are the extractions from the clouds, from the blackening of our illumination. We're becoming enlightened under that experience, Aquarius. When you begin to see it from a new perspective, whatever caused you pain begins to be the very nourishment of our new mind, the healing of our mind. That is the power of everything, because it's our thoughts that create worlds. It's our thought that creates everything. Thoughts are things. I think a thought, and then my apparatus of begins to draw that vibration from the spiritual realm, from the realm of source. So be careful what you think. And this is saying there has to be a new perspective about what hurt me, about what suspended me, what hung me up, and not to see it necessarily more as a negative experience, because we've all maybe had times where we were hung up. I know I went through a crisis at a different phase of my life as a young mother, where I was for maybe 10 years, went through a psychological, a mental breakthrough and breakdown. And I was in that experience, so I could see things from a new perspective and heal the results of divorce, of severance, of breakdown. And that's kind of heavy, but that's beautiful, because you're coming into the Six of Cups, because it's healing those inner child wounds. But now you're being offered something sweet from the past. At the root of this is some energy between a parent and a child, older siblings and younger siblings. But there's something about an age differential from the past, where there were gifts given and love and sweetness. And there was the yellow house. And there's again the discussion that we had seen earlier, but here it's the house, it's that self structure. And here you have at the very root here a happy, the vibrant yellow. That's a radiant, happy, energetic, golden home. But the home is within your own body. Once you heal this broken heart, you will experience this innocence, this childhood joy, pleasure of seeing things from an illuminated perspective, enlightened perspective, because of the Page of Cups, because you dove in, you dove off the dock in your sneakers and in your jacket and skirt. You just dove in to the deep end and pulled out this feeling of a new beginning. And that happened recently. You began to heal your heart and see that you can dialogue with active imagination and meditation and mind-body healing, where we go into our own mind to heal it, to heal our emotions. And this is saying you're coming into something new with your imagination. Artistic, from your dreams are going to be very important. Recent dreams from the recent past. You might want to start something you really love doing, something new, something you haven't done in a while or a long time, and you loved before and you are going to love again in a new way. Because you're releasing Aquarius from the crown. Anything, there's the 3 again that didn't serve you. You're purifying those cups, and you're going to cross a bridge. There is a bridge to be crossed, meaning you've got to bridge a part of your mind with a new part, from a one vibrating energy to a higher vibration, to begin to go toward the energy of the collective, which is the city, the community, that urban energy. But you're crossing a bridge from an island, it looks like, to the city with these 2 cups that we had seen before. So, and they were in the same position at the crown. So it is saying, whatever grief, sadness, heartbreak from a depression, from a despairing divorce, that there was a lot of bloodshed, darkness, and this healing energy is coming up from the past, where you felt that sweetness. You're feeling it again. You're letting it rise up. And you're getting great ideas from your imagination, because you're feeling these new flutterings of hope and possibility, to do your art, to do your dance, to do your crafts, to take up swimming and to be a great swimmer, to bless your life, to deal with any kind of grief, to let it go, to purify your cup, cross that bridge, take action toward letting go of anything that is holding you back in the emotional realm, because you've got the Knight of Cups, well, the Page and the Knight, and they're on the same trajectory. This was the past, and this is the future, the near future, future and the recent past. And what you're being offered, a new love, a new way of loving, a new way of understanding your past, your childhood, of loving your childhood. Like that bumper sticker that said, "It's never too late to have a happy childhood," Aquarius. And the beloved is coming, and it's coming with this tenderness, this gentleness that just loves to be loving to you and in love. And there we have the 2 of Cups, and then this confirmation. So that is powerful, this union, this coming together of the opposites in you or in your connection with someone different from you, with You're joining your emotional feelings, the unconscious, the waters, the oceanic, those passions within our dreams, but also grounding it, making it real, and creating this home now in the lighthouse. You're moving into that new home, that new dwelling. And it's going to be a part of that energy of influence from the environment is this intuition, something very emotional. She's at the water's edge and can be very connected to her emotions and to her memories and to her dreams and into her just instinctual nature of what is going on emotionally around her and within her. A good counselor, a, a life coach, a spiritual director, someone who is deeply connected to emotions and the spirit realm. There is a lot of love with the page, the knight, the queen. There is a movement toward this fulfillment of healing, this final healing, so you can receive these two cups. Because we can't receive a blessing of love between two people in true union, the true soulmate, our spiritual partner, until we heal our heartache, our heartbreak, heal the pain of our experience, and heal the pain of grief, of sorrow, of regret, of relationships that did not work out, toxic situations, engagements with others that were not healing. And now you're taking those two and moving forward with them because you've got that energy around you. The people around you are very loving, are very sympathetic, are very connected to you and have a lot of feeling and love for you, Aquarius. And so this is powerful. You're seeing something in a totally new way. What love can be, what a union can be really made of, how healing love can be, but also how powerful it can be to release, to be true, to be your authentic self. And the energy of releasing anything from the Ten of Swords. Well, there you see she's okay. She's texting, she's communicating, because what is being communicated by this Aquarius, and this is one of you, is that you're going to use whatever this grief, this sorrow, this sadness, this depression, this mental anguish, and this mental depression, this breakdown, this trauma, whatever this trauma was of the mind and of the heart, and how the 5 to the 10, the addition from 5 to 10, and releasing this for once and for all is coming to completion, Aquarius. Trust me. And trust yourself more. Trust what you know is right now as you let go of anything from a past trauma, pain of sorrow and regret in a relationship, and let it go. Take these 2 cups and let this come to completion. This is the end. This is the rock bottom. This is the finish of this phase of thinking. And you're raising your vibration to that of this love, of this reception of love into that sphere of influence. And that is the hang one. That is what the enlightenment Aquarius that's coming is bringing you. And it's coming with all of this love. You have the 5 of Cups to the 6 of Cups. So that's beautiful to see. I'm so happy in your reading because it's showing that these toxic relationships, they could have been from your past, from your childhood, but you are letting them go now. And you're going to cross this bridge to a new, across the emotions, across the turbulence of your emotion. And you're taking these two cups because there is a healing, there is a happiness, there's a sweetness coming. And it's coming in the form of this Two of Cups. That's the Two of Cups you're taking. You're taking these up. And you're going to a new reality across the bridge to claim your Two of Cups, to the lighthouse. That is the light that shines out into the waters of the ocean of the unconscious and gives guidance, the beacon of light. And when you have that, you have both the beloved one coming with the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups and the Page. So we have the Page bringing you this from your recent past, a dream, something you're loving doing again. And the beloved is bringing it in momentum with this sense of being in love and bringing that offering, that gift, that invitation from the union of these two coming together and overseen by this tender, loving, sympathetic, understanding, compassionate blessing of this union. And that is what I have for you today, Aquarius. Wow, I mean, I went on and on, but we have at the bottom of the deck the Nine of Pentacles. So you're growing this. It's real. You're grounding it. You're slow and steady like the snail, planted this garden, took it and made it into this bountiful world around you of harvest, of completion, of fulfillment, of enjoyment. And to summarize the reading with one final oracle card from the vibrational energies around you is 11, belief, Aquarius. So all of this is nothing for any of you unless you believe. Belief is everything. That is, it's not seeing and then believing, but the new reality is you believe first. And that is when you see the bounty. Think about that. Believing is seeing. The frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to Source. Well, that's it. We believe because we use those gifts and talents, that authenticity, that innovative spirit, not being afraid to be your true self. And the creative energy around this belief, number 11 is important. You might be seeing 1-1 a lot around you, or you on the clock. I was driving today and I saw 11:11. So you are living poetry. Well, that is you, Aquarius. That is the gift. Put it in poetry. Embody this energy in belief by believing and using your vibrations to raise yourself to that belief, to that manifestation, because you're attracting that into your field of awareness, of reality. And that you are living poetry. You're speaking the words. You're speaking. You're moving, you're living poetry. You might want to have someone speak poetry and you dance and become living poetry. And that is what I have for you, Aquarius. And if you're having a birthday in the next few days, again, happy birthday. And thank you for all your support and sending you so much love. And leave a comment. I'd love to hear how this is working out for you. Bye-bye.